Hello Aquarius, welcome to your March 2022 reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you this month. Now, this is a general reading as always, and it may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. I usually take jumpers and flippers, but this is an impossible deck, so I am just going to do this. Nice, we have the flame. Let's get you to animal spirit oracles and then we will move on to your tarot. Okay, we have the crow and we have the turtle. Let's skim over these real quick. All right. Now, your flame archetype. This is that Agni that ancient yogis used to believe resided in your abdomen. It's almost Kundalini energy, but it talks more about your solar plexus chakra. It talks about that belief that we all have a sacred purpose and we all have a sacred gift. There's a reason we've been put on this planet. Maybe now is the time for you to ask yourself, what is your destiny? What is your journey? Why have you been put on this earth? And it could talk about reigniting that fire and almost embracing things that you have forgotten and protecting this flame no matter how harshly even the winds around you have blown, no matter what lessons you have learned in life. And this could be an inner archetype that begs you to light this wick and to keep it lit, no matter how dark times have been around you. And I feel that this is a time of good health, mental clarity, and even good digestion for a few of you. Some of you may want to reactivate and align your solar plexus and especially your lower chakras. And I am guided to tell you to meditate with carnelian. I think it's going to help. Now, when it comes to your crow archetype, this archetype talks about spirituality. It talks about being creative and being watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic, we know that. And the crow personality in general is drawn to supernatural things and has a gift of the unseen. And I feel that you at this time may be trying to open up your third eye. And even if you're not doing this consciously, I feel like it's happening subconsciously. You're trying to know the unknown almost. And I feel like the crow, as we know, it does hold the knowledge in its mind's eye. It holds knowledge of the past, present, and the future. And this potent energy can only be tapped into when the mind is clear. So I feel like you must balance your life again with maybe joyful friends, self-study, could be a healthy diet, could be exercise and daily meditation. I think you are in a very spiritual phase of your life right now, Aquarius. And I think it's a very potent energy for you to tap into. Then we have the turtle. You're getting very spiritual cards, if I'm going to be honest with you. The turtle is the energy of trusting, of being grounded, of being an ancient soul. And this again is reminding me of your flame archetype. It talks about being at home within yourself, being comfortable in your own skin, and having a strong relationship with the earth and water simultaneously. So I think this energy helps to ground and connect you to the deeper truth of life, no matter where your travels have led you. And the turtle energy, it does refer to writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences, but it can also talk about the lessons that you have learned in general in your life. And I feel like the most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books that we've read and begin to tell our own tale because we've gained all of that wisdom. You know, it can also talk about going on an adventure. So some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be even moving homes because the turtle also carries his home on his back. So this has been quite lovely. Excuse me. Let's get some tarot out and see what we have going on for you in March. Okay, slightly strange energy in the cards here. Some of you may be a little restless. If you're multitasking, please take a moment for yourself and sit down. Okay, that's better. We have the Empress. Beautiful energy to start with. Okay. Wow, that's a big bunch. I can't possibly take so many cards. Nice. We have the Two of Cups. I was just telling Capricorn before you that they were the first ones to get the Two of Cups, and they were the 10th sign I was reading for. So I feel like for the last 3 of you, the energy is shifting somehow. We have the King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. This guy has been popping up quite a bit. 2 of Pentacles, 2 twos. You may have been seeing 222 a lot, or 2222, and we just crossed the 222 portal. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. You may have Cancer heavily in your chart, or you could be dealing with somebody who does. Okay, let me skim over this real quick before we clarify. Now, with the Empress, there is growth to be seen. You may be self-nurturing at this time. You may be looking after yourself. You could be, some of you even may be becoming parents. And with the Empress card, I feel like whatever the Empress touches turns to gold. So there's a lot of growth happening right now in some area of your life. It could be love, because we have the Two of Cups right next to it, which talks about the intermingling of 2 energies. Now, the Two of Cups can represent 2 things for me. It could be you and another spirit coming into union, another soul coming into union, or it could be you coming into union with your higher self. And trust me, that isn't as crazy as it sounds. It's a real thing. Then we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this could be your energy again. It could be someone you're dealing with. It's a very grounded person, someone very practical, someone generous, someone very helpful, and someone who puts family first and material security first. We do have the 7 of Swords here. There is a slight sneakiness, but this is a minor arcana. We will see once we clarify. There is an energy of someone wanting to just keep one foot out the back door. We do have the Two of Pentacles after that, which is a juggle. It is juggling between 2 options, between 2 projects, 2 people even sometimes. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, which is an energy of feeling left out, feeling abandoned. And the Chariot, Cancer energy, fast-paced movement, trying to cross all obstacles in order to reach your destination and victory. Let's see, why is the Empress here? Wow, beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. I've been getting this a lot, especially for air signs. I feel like everything that's been stuck for you, for air and fire signs, whatever's been previously stuck, I feel like you can expect movement now. Mars and Venus are both entering your sign on the 6th. And Vesta is entering your sign on the 10th. So I feel like with Mars and Venus conjuncting in Aquarius on the 12th, so 6th, 10th, 12th, I feel like these days are going to be important for you. I feel like a lot of hiccups will be resolved. Knight of Wands, that movement again, that energetic vitality. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I feel that you guys are being very balanced at this time. You've almost let go. So what I'm getting is, it's quite interesting. With the flame archetype, you're not letting that flame burn out. Okay? And I remember I just told you that Vesta is entering Aquarius on the 10th. Vesta is that energy of keeping your inner flame lit and also helping light the inner flame of other people without diminishing yourself. I feel right now you are focusing on self-growth. You are focusing on keeping that passion lit within you. And it's so beautiful how on the Temperance card we have another flame. Everything happens for a reason in readings. I truly believe that. I feel like some of you may even be getting into candle gazing, and no matter how woo-woo that sounds, it's actually a beautiful practice that centers you and grounds you. So maybe you want to look into that. But with all of this fire happening, I feel that whatever has sapped you of your energy in the past, you're taking your power back. And you're taking that power back by being centered and by being balanced with the temperance energy. And that is what brings about that wheel of fortune, that shift. That is what leads to growth and removes you from this Five of Pentacles energy. We will see. Let's get more. There may have been some hiccups when it comes to your love life, because you have 3 twos officially. The portal that ended on the 22nd of February may have been significant for you with so many twos showing up. But the Two of Swords always draws my eye to the eclipse. The sun is what helps the Empress grow. It's what helps that tree grow. The sun is that flame. It's being blocked by the moon. There is something that is keeping you stuck. There is some kind of hidden information even, whether this is internal knowledge that you're not accessing, or it is information that can come about from an external source. It's preventing you from moving forward. Not for too much longer, because we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is an energy of waiting for the perfect opportunity to make a decision. And we have the Knight of Cups. You officially have 2 knights. There is an offer coming in. I am not getting career here, so for those of you who are here for career, I'm sorry. If it does pop up later, I will definitely mention it. I feel like whatever disappointments you have experienced in your love life in the past, whatever hiccups, whatever secrets you have experienced, I feel like no more. The Knight of Cups is somebody who is very emotionally intelligent. Their EQ is very high. So whoever this is who is coming in for you, they are balancing that passion and that love. And it's almost like the moon will want to start parting away from the sun, and there will be more clarity. That flame will be lit again. You may be attracting a water sign or a fire sign. We have a lot of water and fire here. All right, let's see. Why is the King of Pentacles here? We have the Six of Wands. Sorry, there's construction happening next door. And you know what's louder than the construction? The construction workers, they are screaming on the top of their lungs. And I don't know if it's the new moon coming about, but it's making me so angry. I feel like calling them out immediately, but I'm trying to keep quiet. Anyway, sorry about that. We have the Three of Cups. Now again, when I get the Three of Cups, I'm always drawn to the sun, shining very brightly. The Three of Cups is a card of not only reconciliation, but it is also a card of meeting your soul tribe, about communication, conversing with the people that you love. We have the Six of Wands, which talks about victory and the world. How beautiful is this reading, Aquarius? Wow. The World card talks about closing out a chapter and beginning a new one, very successfully, might I add. I feel because with the Empress card, you are focusing on your stability and your inner flame. I feel that success will be yours to savor, because there are fewer variables in the mix. And I feel like you're being very picky about the people you surround yourself with the Three of Cups. I feel that some people have sapped you of your energy, and no more. You're just walking away from that category of people. And the World card again coming in, it's a beautiful new beginning when it comes to something. And this could mean career as well. It could mean that you're closing out a chapter when it comes to your work life, and you're beginning a new one, again, very successfully. We have the Ten of Wands. Oh my goodness, we have the Ten of Swords, 2 tens right here. The World card makes so much sense now. Oh my god, the Ten of Pentacles almost flipped over. No joke. I'm going to shuffle real good and see if it comes back up. Okay. The Hierophant. All right. I feel like you're done, Aquarius. I feel like you guys have really been through it. You've been through quite a bit in the last 2 years, and I've been seeing that in your readings. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords are both very difficult energies to deal with. And I feel like initially you may have been tempted to run away from this, pain and not accept it and not deal with it almost. But the Hierophant showing up now, I feel like you're mastering this pain. The Ten of Wands, even though it's a heavy burden, it is something that you have to carry on your back, and it's incredibly difficult. But the Ten of Wands, each wand in the Ten of Wands represents a talent or a skill that you may have picked up along the way, and it's just polished you as a human being. You know what I mean? It's made you all that wiser with the Hierophant. The Ten of Swords is the energy of having too much mental conflict. You don't need 10 swords to kill a man, you know? And I feel like every sword in the Ten of Swords represents some kind of wisdom, some kind of insight. But sometimes when we overburden our brains with too much information, it leads to overthinking, which leads to panic attacks and eventually a breakdown, a mental breakdown. So I feel like it's better to compartmentalize when it comes to the mind. It's better to focus on a few things at a time, clear your mind, and then start focusing on the other things. And I feel like you're doing that beautifully. This Seven of Swords energy, I feel like it's in the past. You're finally accepting these changes, you're accepting these endings and new beginnings, and that's making you a more balanced person. I was going to address the Hierophant and say that there could be a higher level of commitment coming your way, but I wasn't guided to till now. We have the Four of Wands, which is, in my opinion, one of the factors of the Hierophant. It talks about moving from one level of commitment to something a little higher. But what is so interesting is the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And I am getting something very specific for you guys, but I think it's going to resonate for all of you. With the Queen of Swords, you are putting yourself first. You're not taking any BS. You are looking at red flags and immediately shutting them down. And I feel like you are realizing that your biggest investment is the one that you make within yourself. The energy that you put within yourself it's not to be trifled with. It's a lot of work, right? And I feel like you're not just giving your energy away to anybody. I feel with the Two of Pentacles, that juggle between heart and head is over. And I feel like you're trusting your logic and your mind to make decisions for you at this time. Because again, with the Seven of Pentacles, there's so much that you have invested. There's so much time, energy, and resources you've invested in yourself, and you deserve the very best. There's no dilly-dallying here anymore. You're realizing your self-worth. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And that is what is going to attract the right partner in, if you're here for love. I mean, if you've stuck with me this far, I'm pretty sure you're here for love. But exactly, the Magician. Okay, this reading is blowing my mind a little bit. Two of Wands. Yep. I like this a lot. And we have the King, or the Knight, of Pentacles. You have a lot of Knights here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. We have the King as well. This is a divine match. I feel Aquarius, the Five of Pentacles energy, whatever darkness it is that you have experienced in the past, I feel that you're leaving that mentality of lack behind. You are focusing on yourself, you are building your pentacles, and you are manifesting correctly. You're finally manifesting from a good place, from a secure place. If there are any nagging feelings of abandonment, and we can't ignore childhood trauma, we can't even ignore past trauma that we could have experienced maybe even 10 years ago, it still heavily affects our psyche. You can't ignore it. You can learn from it. You can gain wisdom from it. And I see you doing that, considering you have cards of ancient wisdom. So with the Magician card, I think there could be almost a shift in your vernacular, a shift in how you speak to yourself. And sorry about that, my phone ran out of storage, can you believe it? Anyway, so I was saying, you usually get a lot of fire in your readings, and I usually feel that there's a lot of fire energy around you when it comes to the people you surround yourself with. But I'm getting earth here heavily, and I like that, because fire can burn out as quickly as it starts, but earth is permanent, it stays. So I feel like whatever opportunities, whether in the workplace or in love, that are coming about for you, they are very stable. And I feel like you're going to feel very victorious when it comes to this. The Emperor rides the chariot. The Emperor is in control. So I feel like you are going to be in control of your life and you will emerge victorious eventually. I really like this reading. I hope this helped you guys. Enjoy the rest of March. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.